Hey there, welcome back to our channel Mintree View TV. Mintree's here. Today we've got a real doozy in store for you. We've landed at Cajun Crawfish Spot, where I'm reuniting with 4 pals, some of whom I haven't laid eyes on since the disco era of 1970. That's right. It's been 50 years since our glory days at Huntington Park High in Southern California. Time flies when you're having fun, or in our case, when you're dodging the wrinkles. And we're throwing a bash the way we always do, with delicious food, a lot of fun, and just a sprinkle of the American dream right here in sunny California. Tonight's episode is extra special. Not only are we diving into the delicious world of Cajun food, but we're also diving into 50 years of memories. I'm Mintree, and here at Cajun Crawfish Spot, I'm about to reunite with 4 friends I haven't seen since 1970, back when we were all students at Huntington Park High School, California. That's half a century of stories, and we're catching up over some of California's best food. Today, we're heading out for some spicy crawfish at Cajun Crawfish Spot in Covina, Southern California. And let me tell you, the food here is absolutely amazing. No, tonight is about something far more profound. Can you picture it? Reuniting with your best friends from high school after 50 long years. It's bound to be an emotional whirlwind, filled with laughter, nostalgia, and maybe a few tears. Gathering around to reminisce, chuckle, and savor those cherished memories. I'm just thrilled about what we're diving into tonight, and I can't wait to share this experience with you. I'm here with 4 friends I have rarely seen in over 5 decades, since our days at Huntington Park High School in 1970. It's such a special moment to reconnect after all this time. Tonight's reunion is more than just about us. It's about a person who touched our lives in a way that we can never truly repay. We're gathered here to honor the wonderful Miss Bonnie Levin. She was more than just a teacher. She was the kind of teacher who truly connected with you. She showed us the importance of believing in ourselves, encouraged us to dream big, and ultimately guided us in pursuing the American dream. So stay with us, because tonight isn't just about catching up. It's about revisiting a moment in time, celebrating a teacher who truly influenced us, and of course, sharing those touching stories that will bring a smile to your face, perhaps even a tear to your eye, and remind you of the incredible people who have left a mark on your life. We've come a long way since high school, but the bond we share has only grown stronger. Tonight, it's all about honoring those lasting connections, our gratitude to a teacher who changed our lives, and of course, some amazing seafood. Before we dive in, let me introduce you to my Huntington Park High School friends.
I'm Jim Root. I graduated from Huntington Park High School with all these guys back in 1970. From high school, I went to University of New Mexico. What I was doing there, I have no idea. So I left there and went to Whittier College, and I crammed 4 years of education into 7 years, and finally graduated by going to my counselor and saying, here's all my transcripts. I think I had transcripts from 22 different schools at the time. And I said, what do I need to graduate? They said, you need this, this, and this. And I said, what am I graduating? What's my degree? And they said, public administration. I said, okay. And so I graduated. And then I was looking for something to do. And I thought I was going to go back to school and try to get a master's degree, but I had to do something in between because I was married by then and had 2 kids. And so I went down to LA City Schools thinking I was going to substitute and go back for a master's degree. And I went to this meeting. There were probably 500 people in a room. When I walked in, I sat down and they instantly called my name and they said, do you know you qualify to be a math teacher? And I was shocked. Yeah. They took me out on 3 interviews that day. By the end of the day, I was offered 3 different jobs. And when I went home thinking I was going to be a substitute teacher, so I came home, which insurance plan do you want? And I started teaching in South Central Los Angeles at Locke High School. One of the best things that ever happened to me. Coached at USC, University of Southern Colorado, and CSU, Chico State University. But I'll tell you, when I went to Locke High School and taught there, I learned what it was to be a high school coach. And coached with a guy named E.C. Robinson, who's now on the state board for high school athletics. And he was a remarkable man to work with. From there, I went to Highland High School, where I stayed for 30 years and enjoyed every minute of it. I have 3 kids. I had 5 granddaughters, and just recently I got a grandson. First one it's a brand new experience. I live in Laughlin, Nevada, and as a coach, which I did for 40 years, as a coach, I always had my summers working out and didn't get to travel much. But the last few years, I've traveled quite a bit and I'm enjoying it.
Hi, I'm Frank Wong. Anyway, I graduated with Jim in 1970 from Huntington Park High School. I played football there for a couple of years, and then when I graduated, I attended Occidental College in Eagle Rock for 4 years. I ended up applying to medical school and got in 1977 at the University of Cincinnati in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I met my wife about the same time that I attended, a little bit before I attended the University of Cincinnati, and decided to get married in 1979. And at the same time, I ended up being accepted at UCLA, and I graduated from the medical school at UCLA. I worked till about 16 years ago or 18 years ago, when I started having some heart trouble. So I decided to retire at that point. And I have 4 kids, 3 girls and a boy, and 5 grandkids.
And how many wives?
How many wives?
Yeah.
Just one. She was a baby factory, obviously.
All right.
And so now I spend most of my time fishing. Mostly saltwater fishing. I do saltwater bass tournament fishing, and I'm waiting for January to come along because that's when our season starts.
Okay, my name is Stan Coulter. I went to school with these guys, Huntington Park, graduated in 1970. I played tennis while I was there. When I graduated, I went on to the University of Southern California, and I ended up getting a BS degree in chemistry and a PhD in physical chemistry. And while I was there, I met and married my wife, who actually was a Southgate Rambler from one of our local schools we competed with. When I got out of USC, I was hired at Columbia University, and we moved across country, lived on the Upper West Side of Manhattan for a couple of years, and that was really different and really fun. Then we came back to Southern California. I went to work for NASA Jet Propulsion Lab, worked there for 40 years in astronomy and physics. I retired just as COVID was starting. Since that time, we've traveled a lot. We've got a cabin up at Big Bear where we spend some time, and just generally taking it easy and enjoying life, and especially seeing these guys.
Okay, Walt Krillin, graduated in 1970 with these guys. I played football in high school, all 3 of them, all these handsome gentlemen. We're just happy to be here 54 years later, you know. And went to the Marine Corps after high school, went to college at Cal State Fullerton, worked for the government, for IRS, Department of Labor, Department of Defense. Then I graduated, went to law school. I retired from there when I was a lawyer, and went to work as a deputy public defender. Retired from there, and now I just take it easy. I've been dealing with other people's problems my whole life. I don't want to hear anything. I just want to take it easy.
Great.
Hi there. My name is Treem Anh, and I am a court-certified interpreter based in Pasadena, California. My cross-cultural journey started in 1969 when I left Vietnam as an American Field Service foreign exchange student at Huntington Park High School. I later returned to the U.S. to study at Cochise College in Douglas, Arizona, on a scholarship from 1971 to 1974. I earned a degree in economics from California State University in Los Angeles in 1977. Since 1984, I've been an interpreter for the Superior Courts of Los Angeles County. 36 courthouses and counting. I'm fortunate to work as a conference and simultaneous interpreter for the U.S. Department of State. And no, I'm not retired yet. Too young for that. I love what I do, and interpreting keeps me sharp and busy. One of the most exciting moments in my career was interpreting for President George W. Bush and First Lady Laura Bush during their visit to Vietnam. Yes, I got to fly on Air Force One from Hanoi to Saigon, Vietnam. Oh, I'm happily married with 2 wives and 2 sons. Wait, hold on, everyone. Let me correct that and make the records clear here. That came out wrong. 1 wife and 2 sons. Life's always an adventure, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Miss Levin was more than just a teacher. Oh, I have to tell you about this amazing time when she took me to her sailboat in Long Beach, California. It was such a memorable experience. So there I was, having just arrived from the Republic of Vietnam, and I couldn't even swim. Miss Levin took me under her wings and showed me how to maneuver a sailboat for the very first time in my life. She really tried to transform me, a 17-year-old who couldn't swim, into a sailor on her boat in Long Beach. Even though I didn't end up becoming a sailor, she played a crucial role in steering all of us towards something greater, the American dream.
Yeah. Just try this. Okay.
So are we ready?
Okay, guys. This is Mr. Nam. He's the owner as well as the chef of this restaurant.
Yeah. Tôi tên là Nam. Mở cái nhà hàng này khoảng cuối năm 2019.
My name is Nam. I opened this restaurant at the end of 2019.
Just a couple months before COVID.
A couple of months before the COVID.
And then lúc đó thì là mọi người nghỉ hết, còn một mình mà dân cái restaurant nó là alone by myself.
At the time, you know, due to COVID, so everybody stopped working, and I was the only one working.
For 1 year, survive.
and survived it for 1 year.
To pay the rent. Yeah.
Well, somebody has to pay the rent.
Yeah, and then we mở cái nhà hàng này là lấy cái Cajun từ Louisiana, cái Vietnamese spice.
We opened this restaurant based on the Cajun cooking style, originally in the Gulf Coast, you know, states like Louisiana, Texas.
Rồi từ đó là mở thì hình như là cái location này là nó không có được tốt, và tại vì cái seasoning mình tốt, rồi ai đến ăn cũng cho review hết.
Even though this particular location is not that great, but my cooking and you know, along with all the spices are so good, so it has been attracting a lot of customers.
And then we survive until today. And
Yeah, we survive until today. So, what do you recommend we should eat today?
Today, I think your first time here. I think I have very short menu, but you should try all of them. You know, 1 hour each, and then if you finish or you like more, and cook more for you.
Let's see. I have the menu here. It has crawfish, white shrimp, mussel, clams, scallop.
And the crawfish is from New Zealand.
Imported from New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Crawfish.
And mussel from New Zealand.
Okay.
And shrimp is from Ecuador.
Shrimp is from Ecuador, Central America,
And
right?
scallop is from Japan.
Scallop from Japan.
And clam is from South Korea.
Clams from South Korea. Nothing from Chinatown, huh?
No, I feel like I don't want to sell those.
So you're pretty selective in
Yes.
choosing your food
Right.
for the customers.
Yes.
All right, guys, what do you want to? eat. Do you want to try crawfish?
I've had crawfish in the past.
All right. I'm sorry.
I think I know what I'm getting.
Okay.
We can get everything in one bowl.
Yeah.
Share together.
Oh, like family stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, let's do that.
You can choose whatever, and I put it together for you, and we will share.
Okay. Then I have a separate order I want to do for take what at the end.
Yeah.
I want to take it to my wife.
Yes.
Okay.
We can do that before you leave.
Okay.
Shot. And then she said it was her dad's from Roosevelt, and he was there about the same time we were there in Huntington Park. And she goes, and my mom went to Garfield. So did mom.
Wait.
Yeah.
Lemon pepper?
So this is
Lemon pepper
wings.
wings.
At Cajun Crawfish Spot. What a treat. Seafood so fresh. It's hard to beat. Scallops from Ecuador. Shrimp from Japan. Cooked to perfection. You'll be a fan. Secret spices. Bold and bright. Flavors that dance from morning to night. Corn. Potatoes. Sausage. 2. Mussels and clams in the mix for you. Wings with lemon pepper. Cajun heat. Popcorn chicken that can't be beat. Cajun fries. Lemon pepper bliss. Or simple fries for a quick, tasty fix. Vietnamese egg rolls. Crispy delight. Salmon with rice. The perfect bite. At Cajun Crawfish Spot. The flavors sing. Come for the food. Stay for everything.
Friendships, like great teachers, leave a lasting mark on our hearts. Tonight, we celebrated over 50 years of cherished memories, honoring the legacy of Miss Bonnie Levin and savoring the joy of Southern California's best food at Cajun Crawfish Spot. Here's to many more reunions and unforgettable moments to come. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe to our channel, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories of friendship and gratitude. Until next time, stay connected and keep celebrating life's beautiful moments.